Hello everybody, welcome back to another part of Let's Play Stunt, Trusteft Retro Weekend. Today we have Stunt Car Racer for the Atari ST. The game was also out for several other platforms. At least the Amiga and DOS, I believe. Probably more, perhaps, not sure. Anyway, this is definitely one of my favorite racing games. And it combines games such as hard driving with Lotus, I guess, and Turbo Challenge. No, Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge. Anyway, I don't remember the full name. It is a racing game where you can play with or without opponents, but the main part of it is the championship. And as you can see here, we are on Division 4, which I loved back in the day, because I just loved games where you could develop a character, and this is one of them, in a way. There is practice mode and racing season. Practice mode is, from what I remember, the no AI opponents, and racing season goes through I believe a practice mode and a race per track per season or something like that. It's been a while. Hall of Fame, of course, and load save replay. It's quite cool. Alright, start the racing season. The little ramp. Now I'll probably do terribly in this game because, as I said, I haven't played it. Well, have I said it? Anyway, I haven't played it in a long while. So yeah. The game is in 3D, and although the frame rate suffers obviously due to the time this was made and for the machines it was made, but in the day we didn't care all that much. I mean, it was still noticeable, but yeah. So here is the start from a helicopter. They drop you and you go. There are two buttons to accelerate: the joystick up, which gives you normal acceleration, and combined with the fire button, which gives you turbo. Now this, as you can see, is quite different from most other racing games, or perhaps all of them, since you are indeed driving on what appears to be a very specialized track or set of tracks, since this is obviously, well, not obviously, you don't know this if you haven't played the game before, this is not the only track available. There are several of them, and this is possibly one of the more, I wouldn't say easy, well it is, more normal to real life. There your opponent, you can see far ahead, but we are approaching now. You have to be very careful with your driving, your speed especially, because if you jump with too much speed, you will end up outside the track. Or of course, if you find yourself doing something stupid. Alright. The damage you can see on the top of the screen is the damage of your car, and depending how bad you damage your car, you will see also holes. This in a way is, let's say, the life system of the game. So if you damage your car too many times, you will get a game over. But since this is a championship and you are supposed to save after every race, you shouldn't have too much problem eventually, after you learn the game, of course. No, damn it. Good. Managed to go first. This is fantastic game, even now. Even now, the game is fantastic. Seriously, one of the best games of its generation. What a game, what a game. And this is, as I said, definitely not the most exciting track ever. Come on, come on. By the way, don't accelerate when you are in the air. doesn't change anything. No, no. Come on, faster. Damn it. So close. Not bad for a first game in ages. So it doesn't matter, since this is, here we are there on the right side. Since this is the first game in ages, I think I did okay. New track record, well, yeah, I didn't save before, whenever that was. Alright, 1 point, it's okay, because we got a very fast lap, the quickest lap. So we won 1 point. Every point matters, as Kramer would have said. But for a totally different thing. Kramer from Seinfeld. The humpback. Okay. Alright, I think we can do this. Also, you'll notice the loading times are very short. And that was indeed the case with the actual, at the time, from what I remember at least. Quite impressive. Seriously, one of the best games. Come on. Yes. I have seen videos of the Amiga version. Don't remember if I ever played the Amiga version. And well, what is definitely sure about the Amiga version over the Atari ST version is that the sound is better. Other than that, I don't think there were many, if any, differences. Definitely not in gameplay. But I'm pretty sure there were, if not the same, perhaps the Atari ST version was better in frame rate, which was not unheard of for 3D games at the time, as the Atari ST was a little bit quicker. This game could be played, thankfully, on an STE Model 2. And I say that because back in 91, I believe, I sold my... Actually, I don't remember what I did with it. I think I sold it. I'm pretty sure I sold it because no one else would give me money. My original Atari ST, back in 91. I think so. Or 91. I think 91. Or 90. And got myself a Mega STE. I remember I wanted to get a TT, but yeah, that was not going to happen. Due to, you know, no one gave me money for that. And I was too young for anything else. Anyway, back in the game. The control of the car is, I would say, spot on, but the problem is I am not very objective, as I already know and like this game a lot. Played it many times. Come on. The negative number you can see on the bottom left of the screen is the distance between yourself and the opponent, and as you can see, he is quite far back. If it is a positive number, obviously the opponent is ahead of you and you need to catch up. So as you can see, I'm doing quite well. It's always good to have some distance for obvious reasons. Plus, if you crash, it takes several seconds for the helicopter to pull you back into place, or put you back into place, and you need that difference to make sure that you remain first if you are ahead, of course, and you won. Alright, not bad. Now again, the controls, I believe they are very good for what they are, considering how intensive this game is. The graphics and the machine. Alright, several points, 3 points. Second now, alright, let's see if we can win this championship, well, the division at least. The 4th division. Now, the little ramp, alright. Still very easy, relatively easy tracks. The higher the division, you get more, well, harder tracks. And trust me, none of these tracks in Division 4 have anything to do with the difficulty at higher divisions. Now, the only game that I know that is quite similar in many ways, but obviously, well, not obviously, but not 100%, is the Trackmania series. Of course, obviously you don't have an opponent there, at least not in real time, especially an AI opponent. But the spirit is there, definitely, which is why, although I had no plans to get it, after watching a video of Mike's MD Max 09, I decided to get the game. Start mode. Careful. Trackmania Turbo for the PlayStation 4, and thankfully, thanks to eBay, I found it very cheaply, new and sealed. So yeah, I mean, I found like $13 plus $4 shipping or something like that, which is crazy amount for a new game. And not only a new game that it is sealed, but it is also, I mean, just like a year old or something, perhaps even less, I don't know. Yes, doing well, doing well. Come on. You really need to, one of the basic mistakes one who is new at this game, who has never played it before, is that you accelerate too much. You definitely do not want to accelerate too much in corners or in jumps, but you only get this feeling as to how fast you should be going after you have played the track a few times. And I'm pretty sure saying that I'll sooner or later crash like an idiot. Alright, doing well, doing well. Now, if you are not familiar with games from that period, you might find the frame rate of this game terrible. But for a 3D racing game, this was very good. Usually you would get, I mean, there are times where you would get like 1 to 2 frames per second. Examples of that are Test Drive, one of my favorite games, and who won again. Interesting ass I have there, quite protruding out of my ass. No, that sounds bad. Alright, and we are first. Alright, the handback again. We can do it, we can do it. Again, or is it? It doesn't matter. Where was I? All I can remember now is ass. Anyway, yeah. If you like racing games of the period, definitely get it. Oh yeah, the frame rate. That's what I was talking about. Fantastic. I mean, don't get me wrong. You are not an idiot back then. You could feel, you knew that the frame rate wasn't as good as it would be nice to have it. Something, yeah. But there's nothing you could do. I mean, I haven't played this game on a souped-up Atari ST or Amiga. I mean, I could easily try that with the emulator, you know, by setting it as a higher speed machine. And tell you what, I might try that. I might, at the end of this video, I might include footage of that, but probably without commentary, just to have a look at how it is with a faster machine. Of course, the game might not be compatible with a faster machine. That was an issue with some games. I remember even with my Mega STE, you will have problems with faster games. not with faster games, with some games running on the faster speed of the Mega STE. Thankfully you could lower down the speed of the machine, but anyway, or you could turn off blitter, but that's something you could do on any STE machine. If I'm careful, I'm pretty sure I'll manage to win this championship. Would be nice. I know perhaps it doesn't show, but I love playing this game. It would be nice to have a modern, an accurate reboot, or not reboot, remake of a game. Yeah, that would be great. As I said, Trackmania and Trackmania Turbo is quite close, but well, not quite close, but it is the closest you can get right now. There were a couple of PC and other games in the late 90s and early 2000 where you could drive your car in or something in special tracks, similar perhaps to this, but I have no direct experience to any of them. I had only a PC at the time, and at the time in the late 90s, no, the whole 90s, it was quite difficult, especially late 90s, to get a PC which would run everything. It wasn't a matter of money, it was a matter of how technology was progressing. So you could have the best PC ever, still not being able to properly play other games, or at all, older games, or even new games. Yeah, it was a strange time, but yeah. And that's good. That's good. Promotion, good. Now we're promoted to Division 3. Here we are with Big Ed and High Flyer. As you get, I think. Wait, can you save here? I'm not sure if I can save the emulator or not. I don't want to ruin it, so I'm not going to save. It's just going to start racing season. Although, yeah, I'm just going to. I remember this name. Yep, I remember the track too. Look at this. Look at this. This is, yeah. You'll see. It's not an easy, not an easy track at all. It's not as difficult as, again, some of the later tracks, but still not easy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Have to get ahead first. And there's a jump here. Yep. You little shit, get out of my way. Alright, I'm doing well. Turn. Good. Right, you need to increase speed here, but not too much. Because as you saw, there is a turn. Oh, okay. No, I was mistaken. There is a problem. Alright. There's a problem. Right, here you have to be careful not to go too fast. Yep. Around 150 is probably the best, but let's increase. Ooh, barely managed to go through it. Yeah, no, get off my way. Alright, still doing well. Alright, let's increase speed a bit. And brake. Oof. Keep damaging your car, as you can see, even when you don't crash. No, shit. Alright. 140, yeah, we have to increase speed. And I'm going to as soon as I can. There. The other thing you need to remember is how hard you fall on the track, jump or not, makes it well, it damages your car even more. So be careful with that. Shit. Ah, shit. Did I make it? No. As soon as you stop, you'll be recovered. But as you can see at the distance meter, the opponent is quite a while ahead. And you're on second lap, and as you can see, my car is heavily damaged. Heavily damaged. It's not surprising. Come on. When you hear that noise, when you are in the air, let's go. Oh shit. Like here. Can you hear the sound? Well, that means stop accelerating. You're in the air when you don't have a ground to have your wheels on and have traction and actually accelerate. So stop accelerating. And I lost. That's a shame. Lovely graphics. Lovely graphics. New track record though. Ah. Oh well. Wait, what's the next one? The big ramp. Let's see what is it. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you this track, right? I doubt I'm gonna win the championship anymore, but at least you're gonna see another very... Actually, this is... I don't remember if it's harder, but it's definitely more dangerous. Because, you know, one fall and you're dead. Well, it depends on how and when. Anyway. Come on, what? Hey, you do not have a bike. Ha! Come on, you. Fuck off. I mean, fuck off. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Shit! Good, good. Turbo, 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 turbo. That was close, especially the first jump. Again, here comes... Is this the large one? No, I'm not sure. Let's increase speed just in case. Yes it is, yes it is. Can we make it? Can we make it? Ah, fuck. Yes, we made it. Hurrah, hooray, hooray, or whatever. I'm alive, it's what matters. But as you can see, my car is almost destroyed. Look at the damage on top. Wow. And I didn't even crash. As I said, the game gets quite hard. I love these bumps in the road. Unlike real life, but yeah. Come on, come on. I'm probably going to crash my car again, but I want to make it through one more jump. You can see the enemy. That was also very exciting to see the opponent race with you and actually go through the same trouble you are going. Come on. You could play this multiplayer. 2 players, up to 2 players. Oh shit. Okay. You will play in turns. And oh man, so high. Fantastic. Yeah. What a game. Love this game, love this game. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, if you haven't played it, definitely give it a chance. It's a good game. Bye bye.